My name is Laura Brown, and I work with Companions as the Companion Ministry Lead here at Haywood Street. I think the first place to start is to understand why we use the word companion. And to be a companion means to be in relationship with one another. So we use that term as opposed to volunteers in a hope of creating a culture where anyone, no matter their circumstances, can be a part of making Haywood Street possible on a weekly basis. And so everyone has space here to serve and be served, and that is a big part of what my role is as working with Companions, is creating a foundation for that culture and helping make sure everyone is a part of what we're doing. We are so grateful for so many people that help make the downtown welcome table possible each week. It takes about 55 companions regularly to make the downtown welcome table, the hair salon, the art room, coffee in the sanctuary, cleanup possible on any given basis. And so we are dependent on one another to say yes to relationships and say yes to abundance through the family style meal, to create space where everyone feels welcomed, to sit, to eat, and to serve. Communicating what is needed. Unless people know the opportunities, it's hard to be sure where to step in and to help make these things possible. And so as simple as an introduction to other companions who have been here for years that can show them where the plates are, to as much as communicating via email and in person, all of the opportunities that are available. Yeah, I think one of the most important things about my role in working with Companions is making sure we are constantly asking ourselves, what are spaces where people don't feel included or welcome to serve or be served? And how do we evolve and grow and challenge that culture to open up more opportunity and accessibility for people in Asheville, visiting all over? And so trying to be really aware. It's easy to get comfortable in what we do and in the norm and in structures that we create. And so I think it's really important to just ask the question, why are we doing it this way, and who is that excluding, and how do we create space for more people to be a part of what's happening at the welcome table? I find the piece that is most rewarding is the connections that happen. Oftentimes when we ask one another, how are you doing, we are conditioned or met with the immediate response of I'm good, things are fine. And what I find in companionship here at the downtown welcome table and in many of the spaces at Haywood Street Congregation is a space to show up as your authentic self. And I find it really rewarding to challenge culture that says to be worthy means to have whatever the status quo is. And so to create space that welcomes opportunity to meet new people and expand our understanding of ourselves and humanity and our need for one another. When I worked with students, I would often ask the question of, do you sit at new lunch tables on a day-to-day basis, or do you go to the same lunch table every day? And we, as humans, often sit in the same space for lunch because it's awkward to sit somewhere new. And I think that at the downtown welcome table and with Companions, we get to meet people that maybe we wouldn't meet on a day-to-day basis. And so that's what I find most rewarding, is connection and challenging one another to be better, or not even to be better, to be more honest and connected with one another, and to recognize our need for one another. My invitation would be to sit and eat lunch and to meet someone new, and to be served, and be reminded of how special it is when you can connect with somebody.